Welcome to Married to the Boss.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
We are a week before Christmas, and we wanted to share another podcast with you that focuses a little bit more on Christmas than our last podcast.
Yes.
And this one is about gift ideas. And when you're on a shoestring budget, the last thing you're thinking about is getting gifts for anybody, let alone your staff. But it's important. And I know that everybody listening to this has heard it's the thought that counts. And definitely it will put a smile on somebody's face if you just get them a little something. So we wanted to share some ideas with you that we have done. One in particular is just, I think, is a fantastic idea. I don't know if everybody's thought about it. We did it through, this one over here who's pretty creative and said, why don't we do this? And love the idea. And it's worked for us year after year after year. So we'll share that with you, as well as a couple other tactics, if you will, that helped us afford to get our staff a little Christmas gift.
Yeah, and like you said, it's not just the thought that counts. They appreciate the fact that you are thinking of them and that you think enough of them to somehow provide some token of appreciation. So even a little bit goes a long way. It really does. One of the things that I don't know if you wanted to touch on that or not, but gift cards to me is one of the simplest things to do if you can do a gift card, because you can get a gift card that's either generic and different denominations based on your budget, or you can also do it for one particular, or just do different ones. For example, you can do an Amazon gift card for everyone, or you can do different gift cards. We've done that as well. We've done unique gift cards for each person. We did that when we were smaller because it does get a little bit out of control when you get a bigger staff and you have to tailor that gift card to every team member. It gets a little bit more tough.
Yeah, and I think before we continue, we have to show you our shirts. What does yours say?
Mine says, "Dear Santa, I was good-ish."
You were good-ish?
Yeah, good-ish.
Okay. And mine happens to be my favorite. Is "Let's get Blitzer."
It's Blitzen.
I thought it was Blitzer.
It's Blitzen.
Oh, sorry, it's Blitzen. She's always correcting me. Yeah, Blitz.
It's good Blitz. Blitzen.
Okay, so we're going to jump into the whole idea on the gift card. So you can go out, obviously, and buy gift cards. Mm-hmm. But again, if you're on a shoestring budget, you may not have a few $100 to go out and get gift cards. The one idea that she came up with, which is just fantastic, is that your company is going to use credit cards throughout the year. You're going to be, whether you're doing
you have to. There's a lot of stuff you got to do that only takes credit card.
Right. Whether you're buying things through it or you have a monthly reoccurring for your hosting, whatever it may be, but you're incurring charges on your credit card. And if you get the right card, and we're not here to talk to you about the right card, there's a bunch of them out there, but you get a card that allows you to earn points. And I'm not telling you to give all your staff a gas card. I'm saying get a card that gives you a lot of options to purchase gift cards at the end of the year. So this was really your thing. So I want you really to kind of start from the beginning of how we fell into it and how well it worked for us each year.
Yeah, the very first time we did do that is because we really were on a proverbial shoestring budget. We had almost no money to show our appreciation. And we, at the time, we didn't have a very large staff, but it occurred to me that we had card that was racking up points. And when I went in to look at the points, and it just so happened that that year, they don't do that anymore, but at that time, in that particular year, the irony is that I received an email from the card company stating that our points, the card was in my name at the time, that the points were going to be expiring if I didn't use it by the end of the year. So I thought to myself, okay, great. We don't have the time to do this, that, or the other. And most of the time, points are used towards travel or buy luggage or something.
Or traded in for money.
For money, right. Obviously, when you traded in for money, it just wasn't that enough to even make a dent in the bill. But I did notice in perusing the options that they had gift cards. And I thought, I wonder if I can get gift cards. Can I get it fast enough? And I found out that yes, I could. I could get the gift cards shipped to us within 5 business days. And I thought, hey, why don't we do gift cards for the staff? We essentially already paid for the gift cards throughout the year, and why not? We'll get it in time before the Christmas party, our office party, and we can show them a little something, share a little something with them for being so loyal to us for the year.
It was perfect, and I remember
we kept it up every year after that.
We did, and the first one was, how much did they get in the gift certificate?
It was only $20.
Yeah, the first one was $20.
We couldn't afford much.
It was $20 a person.
Yeah.
But it was enough that made. They didn't think, again, you're a new company, startup. They understand you're going through some struggles and all that. They weren't born yesterday. So.
And not only that, we were very transparent.
Yeah, we were very transparent with the company. So
yeah.
they didn't expect anything. Mm-hmm. I mean, but the look on their face after they received that, and of course, the first year, and then we did it again every year.
And it just got better and
bigger.
They
got better and bigger, and they loved it.
Yeah.
And, rather than trying to...
reinvent the wheel.
Give everybody a fruit cake, which I got one of those one year. And
hey, I like fruit cake.
I didn't, and so, but instead of just getting anything, they got something that was valuable to them, and they really appreciated it. So, that's a huge recommendation for anybody. We still have certain cards today that allow us to do what we want with those points at the end of the year. And it's nice when you can, this was just a couple of years ago, we got into the same situation, and we had sold one company and started another company, and then the other company we started out again, small, it's a startup company. So we had a few employees, and at that point what we did is we traded in the points to get really holiday saving type laptops, which they were so low cost it was hard to believe. But our staff at the time didn't even have a computer at home. So how appreciative were they getting a couple little laptops, nothing big, a couple little laptops, give them a Wi-Fi at home, they already had the internet, and
and that was,
it changed them.
Wasn't that a Black Friday special that you found?
That was definitely around Black Friday. Yeah. So I mean, the gift cards, you can get a credit card that will get you points and use it at certain times of the year, mainly the end of the year, and trade those in to get whatever gift cards for your staff. In regards to Black Friday, definitely there's deals out at Black Friday. I mean, this year I couldn't believe some of the deals that were out there, like buying which one of the Echo Show, I think it was the Echo 5, and you got a little mini camera with it for I think it was free. It was a bundle deal. And so there's deals out there that you can, take advantage of for Black Friday to get your staff. But get them something. It goes back to the thought. A card with a gift card, or giving them something that you think they need. I mean, and how do you find out what they need? Well, just if you're close to your staff, you're going to know what their needs are. You're going to know that, gosh, I wish I could get another laptop. And that's a true story. So I heard that through somebody that their laptop was breaking and it wasn't any good anymore. Well, just the light bulb went off that, if we can get this person a a little laptop to replace it, let's do it. And we did.
Yes, yes. Some of the other stuff that we could also, that we have done in the past, other things that we have also done in the past is, for example, we have done the Christmas gift box that has, for example, it's actually one of my favorites. You can get a box from either Harry's and David, or one that I really love is called Cherries. Oh my goodness, I already forgot the name of the company.
We know which one you're talking about. I don't know. I don't remember the name of it.
Oh my goodness, I had it in my book.
But I know they deliver some
Oh my gosh.
incredible
Oh my goodness. I had
chocolate covered cherries.
Yes, it was on my list. I had a little thing to remember. Cherry Republic.
Cherry Republic.
Oh, it's in Michigan. It's a little company in Michigan. They also have a little winery, and I love wine. It was so, just delicious, and everybody loved it. We also had a little cherry jam in it. It was a Christmas box. Naturally, this was a few years after our startup had evolved into a full-fledged company. So we did other things among the box, but it's just if you could also do maybe do it yourself, a little package, at home, and kind of build it yourself. You can also do that as well. But just something that has some meaning to it, you can do that. So that's one of the things that we did. There was something else too that I wanted to share with our audience, and I can't recall what the other item was.
It goes back to just when you're an entrepreneur, you have to be creative in everything that you do. You need to be creative with taking care of your staff, and you can go crazy with gifts today, especially as easy it is to buy online. And I just saw something the other day on a website, not to drop any brands, but I saw a thing where you could buy 10 for, it was a bundle price, but 10 that you could give any one of those, that item, you give any one of those to your staff, and they would use it. They could use it.
Yes.
Now, would it be on the top of their list? Maybe not. But it'd be something that you could do as a company that could give them something that says, again,
we did something.
Merry Christmas.
We did something similar to that way back in time when we were in early years of another company, and that was where we did like tumblers or coffee cups or something like that. And,
tumblers.
Yeah, that's what it was, tumblers or water bottles. Something that they can use at the office or maybe at home. Yeah,
and that's funny because I forgot about that. So yeah, we ordered these tumblers, and tumblers aren't cheap either. I mean, I don't know what they cost today, but I think back then they were like $25. So again, it's shoestring budget. $25 times, let's say 10 people, comes out to be a little bit of money.
For a startup with no money, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yes.
So, but what was nice about it is that it. We kind of had some restrictions around the office as well as for open bottle or open glass in regards to drinking and around the computers. And so, that was something, again, were they going to take it home and use it? They could, but they could also use it at the office if they wanted to drink in their workstation. So, again, you talk about being creative. You look for things. You ask for things. You stay close to your staff. And the thing with us is that we said in the last couple of podcasts is that we like to give. So when you give something to somebody that they could really have a need for it, to me that's the best Christmas present.
It is. And we just love. We're very giving people.
Yeah.
We love to give and to bless others. So it's our favorite thing.
I don't have any more than that. I just stress gift cards on your credit card. Don't go out buy them. You don't need to. If you want to, go ahead. But I really recommend do a search on credit cards. And I'm not talking about American Express. I'm talking about just a typical Visa, MasterCard. It's probably through your bank. And they offer something that's going to be great for you by the end of the year. And just think about this for a second. If you have $1,000 at the end of the year, and we have that. If you have $1,000 at the end of the year, of expenditures that you're buying that you have to buy to run your business. Take that $1,000 at the end of the year. It costs you nothing to give your staff a gift.
Very true.
That's all I got.
That's all we have.
Well, Merry Christmas to everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Have a safe holiday and a very happy new year after having a very challenging 2020. And we all hope for the best in 2021. So,
Yes.
our regards to all of you.
Yes, and thank you so much for joining us this year in our endeavor to share our experiences as husband and wife and successful entrepreneurs with you, in our hopes that it's going to help you overcome the challenges that you may have in your effort to work with your significant other.
Ho, ho, ho.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That's this week's episode of Married to the Boss podcast.